know her as Donna Four. I call her Ma'am. Um, so we met a few months back at an expo where we were both presenting our products. And ever since then, she's just been amazing. She keeps contact with me. And once we realized we were both women veterans and had a great conversation. And then when different things come up, she always lets me know. And so she invited me to join you all in this wonderful group of people. And even though I haven't known her for long, I pretty much trust what she tells me. I have a discernment that kind of gives me the hair on the back of my neck that stands up when people aren't for my good. And that's not what occurs with Colonel Forrest. So just about anything she tells me, if she says this is a good way to step, then I'll go ahead and step that way. So thank you for having me. And
love your hat, by the way. What a
Oh, you loving the hat? Oh, you guys, you have to love the hat. The hat is doing it. Okay, the hat is doing it. And so, as was mentioned, I am a new author, but we'll discuss that later. So right now, I guess we're going to go into the candle lighting. I don't know if there was a specific way that you all normally do it. The prayer was already.
No, just do it your way. Just do it your way. I couldn't even find a candle, so just do it your way. Elton, if you have a candle, just light one, please.
Okay, excellent.
So
I do have a candle. Yay, because
if you have a candle, light it. Yep.
I was given clear directions. So what I will do, I will just say this. There are individuals that were named that the group is recognizing this evening. However, as we all take our own time to reflect on those that may have gone before us, and although some of our faiths may tell us that they're in a better place and they've gone on and where things are no longer in pain, there's still the mortal side of us, because we are not Christ. We are flesh, and he understands that still hurts when with different memories. A smell can evoke a memory, my smell, my grandmother's pies or what have you. And so not just for those that have been outspoken, but there may be some that have been thought about, but you don't feel like bringing them forward. I would just encourage you to take this moment to realize that they've never left you, that somewhere within the realm, they are still there, and maybe even more so than they were in the flesh, because now they can see a little bit more, and they can see all. So as we take this time, whatever that means for you, and it could be for you, it could be for someone else. And even if you're not in a spot where it may be of mourning, maybe this can be a candle where those things that are of the past, this flame can symbolize those things burning away and becoming like ash and blowing away, so that you can get a new start going into 2021. So for those that have them, we ready? Oh, we turning the lights off too? Oh no, okay.
Yeah, we could, yeah.
But then we won't see each other.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
However you want to do it. Okay, so.
No, we'll just like it is. Light it from this point.
Okay, go ahead and light them.
Yeah.
And
it's an honor to have a Marine. Yeah.
All right. You can see the reflection in the wall of the candle lit.
And there we are.
Oh, very good. Good job, Oline. I like it. I can see the reflection in the wall of the candle lit. Awesome. Okay. And those of you, do like Oline, just show your candle lit out of solidarity. Show your candle lit if you can, if you have one. If you don't bother. We're unified. We're unified. My candle's lit. I'm inspired by all of you. And we invite and invoke the Spirit of the Lord into our households and this moment for true sincerity and significance. And for those who have gone on, and you always remember Christmas and the many Christmases ahead. And so we're thankful for all of you, and collectively we're inspired by each of you. Your special recognition for this moment. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. All right. So candle is lit. Should we commit the music, my lovely wife? What's next?
Raina's going to say a few words, and then we'll commence the music.
Okay, very good.
I'm going to say a few words.
Yep.
What am I talking about?
You tell about
Yeah.
your book
Okay.
right there.
That's all right. Let's
Okay.
move on then. Let's
No,
move on.
I just didn't know which part we were on because we've been
Okay.
jumping. I'm
Okay.
now at a
I'll
loss
I'll
for words.
bring you
Just
Talk
think
back.
about
about which words I'm
talk
saying.
about your book, Raina.
I'll
Talk
bring
about
you
your
back.
book.
I'll bring you back. Thank you all.
Okay.
That was
All right.
priceless. For a moment, I actually saw my brother, for a moment. Yeah, that was priceless. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So now.
so I'm so happy to reconnect with Fiona. Fiona and I went to the same church and in India, and my mother was an organist and Fiona was the organist, and they interchanged. So whenever my mother was not playing, Fiona was playing, and my mother absolutely adored Fiona. And she was our favorite. And we were in the youth club together. We had a great time. We ran a big youth club. And remember, we lived in an area where everybody was non-Christian. So Ken, I can understand your situation being around so many Christians. But when we were growing up, we had Hindus, Muslims. We were like 2%. So church was a big thing for our parents and for us. And I think at St. Stephen's, we had church once a month, and then we went into a full service. So, long story. So, welcome, Fiona. Fiona has a music school, and her whole family is musical. So, tell us about you, and where's Sean, our
Okay,
superstar?
so thank you, Claire. And yes, she and I have known each other for a long time. And we did go to the same church. I'm not sure if you came with us, carol singing, when we had the keyboard that we used was this small.
Yep.
And then the guy connected it to his motorcycle. So he got the sound through his motorcycle. And then we were playing it, and it went right to the top of the whatever story building it was. And then somebody threw water on one of the girls and all of that stuff. So it was a lot of fun. Then we had really nice families like Catherine DeMello. She invited us all in. She gave us cake and wine and all that sort of thing. So they understood what we're trying to do is spread the
Yep.
spirit of Christmas, right? So as Claire said, I run a music studio here in Kitchener, which is about 100 kilometers west of Toronto, which is one of the biggest cities in Canada. And my children all play piano. My older two children actually teach in my studio as well. We're not professional by any means. We just love singing. We love playing. And my son is the one he's a young actor, singer. And his name is Shawn Mendes. No relation to the actual Shawn Mendes singer at all, but he just loves to sing. So I'll let him open and he'll introduce himself and the song.
All right.
Stand there and introduce yourself.
Give him a round of applause as he comes to the stage.
And he is a professional singer. Yes.
Claire,
All right.
can you spotlight him?
Yes, I'm going to do that. Give me a minute. Let's see.
Where's the speaker?
Leave it there. Leave it there.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so today, my name is Shawn Mendes, like my mom said, and today I am going to sing a song called...
Tell them how old you are.
I'm 11 years old, and I'm singing a song today called Red Ryder Carbine Action BB Gun, and this is from the Broadway musical, A Christmas Story, also a popular movie, and my song is sung by this kid, Ralphie, and Ralphie gets bullied a lot, and he's not like this very popular kid. So he thinks that if he gets this toy gun for Christmas, then he'll become this big hero. So that's what he's basically saying in this song, how much he wants this gun and what he can do with it. I hope you enjoy. You don't need a steed to be a cowboy. No! You're not a hero just by galloping off in the sun. What you really need to be a cowboy, fearless, keeping bandits trembling on the run. It's a Red Ryder Carbine Action BB gun. see me standing guard up at my window. I'll protect the neighborhood so outlaws are always outdone, and I'll bombard them from that window. Show those weasels how the Wild West was won. Bang, bang, with a red carbine action BB gun. Cause Randy could be kidnapped by a pack of goons. My class might be invaded by raccoons. The kids would hurry down the hall as tigers tried to eat them all, but they would be okay. I'd swoop in and save the day. And the girls would sigh and say, oh, Ralphie, when you're big and brave like me, no bully can ever make fun. The kids are crying, Cowboy Ralphie, while my old man's shouting, that boy is my son. With a red carbine action BB gun. But it's almost nearly getting close, counting down, the clock is set. Don't know how, don't know who, but I just know I gotta get a red carbine. Stop with a compass, red carbine action BB gun.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
Yes.
my.
Very
Wow.
good. Very good.
That was so
Bravo.
nice.
All
Yes.
right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
that.
you.
That was
Thank
amazing. Okay. What's your
Very
favorite part?
good.
What's your favorite stage part that you've seen? Any favorites? You got a favorite perform part that you've seen? You've seen?
Favorite performance?
Favorite performance? Yeah.
Probably the Broadway musical called Newsies.
Newsy. Okay. No, that's an extra
Okay.
news channel. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Awesome. Awesome.
That's
Way to
awesome.
go.
Yeah, we like music too. Yeah, it's great. So one more encore. Thank you.
Is there another one?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. All right.
so we're just gonna do a short medley, very quick medley of all of three of our favorite songs. So I'll introduce my two other members of my family. If you can come into they're a little bit shy.
That's okay. They need some cheering.
Yeah.
They need
They're
cheering.
older, but they're shy.
Hello.
Hi.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Introduce yourself.
All right. Hello.
I'm Shaylee. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
And I'm Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
And my husband's videoing, and he's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Awesome. Okay.
So, Shirley, do you want to tell them the three songs that we're singing?
We are going to sing the first Noel, and then Silent Night, and then Ding Dong Merrily on High.
Okay. Wonderful.
And you won't see me, but I will be playing. Okay, so.
Okay. You sure?
Go stand here, and then you can slip out.
What beauties. What gorgeous family.
Thank you.
Yes.
Welcome.
All right. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields where they lay, in fields
Magnificent. Good job. Good job.
Magnificent.
Now we need to see all, the whole family finish up with something. We need to see the
Yes.
whole family finish up with something. You know, mother, father, they backing you up. But we want to see them through.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
yeah. Come on,
Thank
come
you.
on.
There
Okay.
we go. There we go. Okay,
Oh,
good.
good,
Hey,
good, good. Come
hold on a
on,
second.
Dad.
Come
Come
in
on,
quick.
Dad.
You can
Show us
come
the
in
place.
quick
Get a
too.
safe place.
There's
Good,
Ian.
good.
Okay. Hi.
Have Merry Christmas. Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you.
Thank,
Merry
thank
Christmas.
you all
Yeah.
so much
Merry
for that.
Christmas.
Thank
Merry
you all so much.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Be well, be well.
Okay, please
Thank
stay. Please stay.
you.
Next
Thank
performer
you.
is from my new church, Nancy Kaur, who's going to be doing Holy Night. Are you saying something, Fiona?
Can't hear you.
Fiona, can't hear you.
She's got to unmute.
No,
Sorry.
you're not muted.
She
Okay, now I can. Now I can.
Say, say,
Sorry, you were talking to me, Claire?
yeah.
No, I was bringing on Nancy, my
Okay.
next
Okay,
singer.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. Nancy,
Yeah.
she's a soprano, sang with me in The Messiah, and Nancy has the voice that is a gift. Nancy.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Oh, she's gonna stand, and there's her lovely mother, Ernestine Wooten. Wait for us, Miss Wooten. Just wait. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. When you're ready.
Is Fiona still gonna play first?
No, she can't play. You have to sing solo.
I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know. Can you?
Yeah.
No. The sound won't be synchronized though because it's coming.
Shining in the night of the dear Savior's birth. May the world in sin and error pining till he appeared and the soul felt his word. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks one new and glorious morn. All beneath. Oh, the angel voices, oh Lord, divine, oh Lord, when Christ was born. Oh Lord, divine, oh Lord, oh Lord divine. Oh Lord, oh behold, your King before can only be.
That
Fabulous.
that was
Standing.
fantastic. I'm gonna take this segment now, and we'll come back to more singers. But I have to tell you the story, and it was truly, truly remarkable. And I can't bear witness to the story personally, but I can say that I heard it, and when I heard it, it just made such an impact. And I thought to myself, you know, it would be a lovely story to share. Okay, before I met my wife Claire, she would tell me about her mother. I never met her mother, but her mother was a pretty fierce Christian, I understand, coming from India, and where the Christians outnumbered. Christians were outnumbered by Hindus and Muslims. Okay, so but the story is that Claire's mother used to make Christmas cakes, right? She made Christmas cakes for everybody in the building. Must have been about 300 people that lived in the building. And she would make it, and she made it in a little kitchen, one small oven, but she would make fierce cakes. Now, so I don't know if you knew that Hindus and Muslims have strict diets. Most Hindus don't eat eggs and milk, and well, they eat milk, but no eggs. So, but the story goes, this one lady who was Hindu said to Claire's mother, "Well, I can't eat your cake because you put eggs in them." And her mother labored so hard and diligently to make these incredible cakes. And so Claire's mother looked at her and smiled and said, "Okay, no cakes for you." No cakes for you. You don't want the cake because I put eggs in them. I imagine the lady was trying to get her to alter the recipe or whatever, but this is my recipe. I go through the process of sharing the festival of Christmas with everybody, but you don't want the cake because no, you want me to change my recipe. So Claire's mother said, "No problem. One less cake to make." So, and the lady and the lady said, oh no, I'll take the cake. I'll take the cake. Use the eggs or whatever you have to put in the recipe. But the point and the moral of the story is, we have to stand up for ourselves, and we have to be who we are, and be thankful for what God has given us, the gifts God has given us. And the festival of Christmas is amazing because we can share with each other. We can encourage one another. We can strengthen each other's resolve. And I pray that this service, this process, this event will help encourage you, inspire you, and make you understand that we are precious in God's sight in every single way. And the gifts that He gives us, they're for us. What we're able to do is a gift He's given us. So I'm hoping and I'm praying that you're encouraged, that you're inspired, that you can stand up and smile and say, "Okay, you don't like me? No cakes for you." No cakes for you. You don't like what I do? No cakes for you. You got a problem with me? No cakes for you. But I don't mean to be hard or disrespectful. I thought that was a delightful story, and I just wanted to share it with you. So be encouraged, and it's happy to see you all. You look so lovely. I'm excited. So what's next? We're gonna try a version of what's up, darling Claire. What's next?
Our next singer is Oline, and everyone in this group, I hope, has her CD. Oline gifted us her beautiful series of My Life, and it is an absolutely fabulous CD. And we all listened to it, and we did a concert with Oline. And so today I am so honored and pleased to have her. And I also sang in the Messiah with her as well. And Oline Solomon will sing for us. And Oline, tell us a little bit about what you're going to sing.
Who's a handsome fellow with you, Oline?
And she's a caregiver who has no time. So there he is. Oh,
Christmas.
Oline has been taking care of him, and she's a caregiver, and and there he is. Okay, that's beautiful.
What's your name?
Joseph.
Good to meet you, Joseph. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, Joseph.
Okay. All right. Very well. We will.
So good evening, everyone.
Hello. Round of applause. Oline. Oh yeah.
I'm going to be singing one of my favorite Christmas carols, "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." And I do have some music. I'm going to run a short test just to make sure you guys can hear it, and then I'll start the song. Is that okay?
Sounds great.
Okay, so let's play. Turn it up really loud. Okay, that's number 2.
Yes, we can hear it.
You can hear it? Okay. Okay, we'll start over then. Okay, number 2. Ready. Is he recording? Okay, good. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye, oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the
All right. Good song, Orlean. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's amazing.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you so
That
much.
was really
Wow.
awesome.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to try and get my screen up, so just bear with me. We're going to sing, everybody's going to try to sing the 12 Days of Christmas. So just,
Do you have the words up while we're
yeah,
prepared
I
for that?
should have been a little more organized, but hold
Yeah.
on.
Work on that while you're
I'm so
doing that.
sorry that we missed Ken. Ken was going to tell us about some Jewish traditions, but we missed
Oh, okay.
him. Yeah.
Well, I want to give people who are on an opportunity, if they would, if there were special remembrances for Christmas that you'd like to share, and you want to make sure that people that are online, there's something that they would benefit according to your experiences, please take the time to do that, because this is a fellowship. Some were back in your history and your experiences, and you just want people to know about a historical event that happened that made you Christmas came offered more meaning for you, it's like that through that experience. So if there's someone who has an experience like that, please take the time to share with us. Just share with us. We'd love to hear your story. Love to hear your story. And each one of us has experiences that are just critically amazing, and they just inspire us every time. And every Christmas is different, you know. Every Christmas is different. You know, and this, if I had to think about it, this may be the most different Christmas that I have ever remembered. I mean, you know, and of course, at this time, our prayers go out to people that have lost family members because of COVID. In America, over 318,000 people have died because of COVID. And the households in those homes must be so different. And our prayers to share Christmas with them is so important. We want them to know that our prayers go with them there too. And this is a special, an important Christmas. And how we come out of this means all the difference in the world. So, and I invite you all to with people, share with people who have a special concern or considerations that they might be dealing with, you know, and we understand, and we're hoping that their issues can be overcome that way. So,
Okay. So, Oline, are you ready?
Who's singing first? Who's singing?
We're singing it because Zoom won't let us all sing together. So I'm sorry,
Right.
everybody has to mute and sing by yourself with us.
Okay.
But the singers will sing. So we will do the 12 Days of Christmas. Elton will go first. I'll go second. Nancy will go third. Oline will go fourth. Fiona, are you there? Fiona will go fifth. And then her family will go after that. We'll come back on 10. Elton will go in 10. Claire will go 11. And Fiona will close us out. Is that okay, Fiona?
Okay. So, but
did we lose Fiona? Oh, we lost Fiona. Okay. Well, it's just
no,
us then.
they were there. Now, I see them, I think. Now, what I'd like to do is everybody can chime in on 5 golden rings. Everybody can chime in on 5 golden rings.
Or if everybody wants to sing a part, just let us know. Jerry, can you
Anybody
sing?
else want to sing a part?
Donna, can you sing?
Okay.
If you want I'll just call your name, and if you didn't,
Shalonda,
if you didn't get it, then yeah. If you didn't,
what I need you to do, Shalonda.
Singing is not my ministry.
Okay, I understand.
All right, let's go quick. Let's go. This is our last song. Okay.
If you can keep that bongo thing going. Just
okay.
Okay, that's great. Okay, awesome.
Okay, let's go.
And any hold on. And any, you know, like if you got, you know, any kind of hand gestures that can go along with the song,
that's
please.
True. That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You can do gestures. All right.
Okay. So we got the order. We sure?
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
So Nancy and Oline, we're gonna have to just do the whole thing because I don't know where Fiona is. If she comes in, then
here. I see her. She's on my screen. She's here.
All right.
So,
okay, Fiona. All right. Cool. Okay. Good.
Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the
Nancy?
first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Move the screen up, baby. On the who's fourth?
Oline.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Mendez.
Fiona.
On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my
five golden rings.
Five golden
Birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings,
4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9
9
ladies
days
dancing,
dancing,
8
8
maids a
maids a
milking, 7
milking,
swans a swimming, 6 geese
6
a
geese a
laying,
laying,
5
5 golden
gold
rings.
rings, 4
4
gold
calling birds,
French
3 French
hens,
hens,
2
2
turtle doves,
turtle doves,
and a
and a
partridge
partridge
in
in
a
a pear tree.
tree.
On the
Elton, now
10th,
it's your turn.
on the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords are leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids are milking, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords are leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids are milking, 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Fiona.
Everybody on this one, it doesn't matter how it sounds. You just sing it. Ready, set, go. On the 12th day of
On the
Christmas, I true
12th
love gave
day
to
of
me.
Christmas, my
And I
love
was going,
gave to
and
me
I was fighting.
the drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies
6
dancing,
geese
8
are laying,
maids a milking,
5
6 geese a
golden
laying,
rings,
4
4
golden
calling birds,
French hens, 2
2
turtle
turtle
doves,
birds,
doves.
and
3
a
French hens,
Partridge
2
in a
turtles, with a
pear tree.
partridge in a pear
It's
tree.
okay, it's all good.
All
That
right.
was really good. I know it didn't sound right, but y'all
Okay,
look so
does anybody in the group know the story about the 12 days of Christmas?
Do you?
So the 12 days of Christmas lie between December 25th. So some people have started saying 12 days of Christmas before the 25th, but it actually starts on the day, the 25th. And it actually goes on to Epiphany on January 6th. And I'm actually planning a event on January 6th. And it was January 6th that the 3 magi brought gifts to Christ, and in the manger, the first of the Christmas gifts. So it really is a very important song. And in the early Christians couldn't proclaim Christianity, and they had to sing in verses and secret songs. So for those of you who like secrets, there's a lot of hidden meaning in this song. And they were able to sing this song and celebrate Christmas. So really, it starts on the 25th. And really, Christmas is Old Christmas, which is January the 6th. So we will have another event in January the 6th. But I just wanted to tell you that story. So it's a very, very special song. And if ever you're in a situation where you're around people that, are atheists, or they don't believe in anything and whatever, then you know which song to sing, because you're safe and they don't know really what you're singing. And it's really an important song. So I wanted to tell you that story. I'm going to bring Linda Thompson next. Linda, are you there? Where is Linda? Did we lose her? Okay, we lost her. All right.
No, I'm here. I was muted.
Okay, so Linda's going to tell us some traditions, and then she's going to lead into our Secret Santa story. Come on, Linda.
Okay. Hi, everybody. It's good to
Hello.
to celebrate Christmas or whatever you call it, or on whatever day. It's still a day and a time and season of hope. So that's what Christmas is all about, the birth of Jesus Christ, our Savior. And we acknowledge him at this time. During this time, there's a lot of feelings associated with Christmas. Like Elton said earlier, some people have lost loved ones. I know I have this year, and many years ago, I still, my parents and siblings, they're not here. We do tend to think about them during this time, but it's still a season of hope and peace and comfort, to comfort ourselves and others as well. And I'd like for you to put in the chat how you feel right now about this holiday season, and just be honest. Some people are, I'm thrilled just to be alive, and some people have different emotions. So if you would put in your chat the emotions that you're feeling about Christmas right now, just be honest. And one of the Christmas traditions that we had growing up as a family, we always went and picked out the Christmas tree together. And that was always fun to find that perfect tree. And then another tradition that we had during Christmas time was, since 1990, when the movie Home Alone came out. Does anybody remember Home Alone? If so, put yes in the chat. That was a movie that we, to this day, have never missed watching. It's the cutest movie that makes us laugh, so that's one of our traditions. I would like for each of us, I think there's 12 of us on, and everybody just, I want everybody to give at least one family tradition, or something that you used to do or something you're doing now. And you can unmute one by one and tell what you do. Okay, I started with the Home Alone movie. That's something that we like to do. And also pick out the right Christmas tree.
Okay, I'll go next. So Elton told you the story about my mother and the baking. And so here are my cookies. And so, this is a tradition we've done, and we normally don't give our cookies to just friends and family like most people do, but we give it to strangers and people who are in need of Christmas. And it's a tradition. My mother probably wrapped maybe 100,000 gifts and gave people cookie boxes, and found people that really couldn't celebrate Christmas. And our little house would be full of people and music. She loved playing the piano, so that's tradition. Yeah. Anyone else would like to share? Yeah.
That is great. Oline?
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so so Christmas morning came like 12 a.m., right? We're supposed to wait until in the morning, like when the sun comes up, but as soon as 12 o'clock, 12:01 came, we ran for our gifts. And I mean, we really tore into them. So we'd go into our toys and we'd play, da-da-da-da-da, and then we'd go back to sleep. And then when the sun came up, we'd rush outside, play with toys. One of the things, when I was growing up, we never wrapped gifts. We just didn't. They were hidden from us. We couldn't afford wrapping paper. But it was like everybody's gift was put in a certain location, and you go to it and you dive into it and you open it up and you smile.
That was a good idea.
Yeah.
Good.
The other thing we always had too is we always had a paper bag with an apple, an orange, candy, and nuts. That was a tradition at home and also in church when we had our Christmas program. All the kids always got a paper bag with an apple, orange, nuts, and candy.
How about the candy cane? We used to get the candy cane in ours.
Candy cane, we got loose Christmas candy.
Right. Okay, but good. Okay, Jerry, how about you? How did you celebrate now or coming up? Jerry Baker.
Well, we lived in Italy for 3 years in 1980 to 83. And one of the things that we discovered and really enjoyed is, whoops, where's the front of that? I always have trouble with the camera.
Oh, Naughty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that too, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we discovered when we were in Italy. So every year we try to get a panettone. You can now get them at Costco. And so we have always open up a box of panettone and a glass of wine. And what more could you ask for?
Oh, wow, that sounds good. That sounds good. I get some of those. Okay, Mendez family. What is your family tradition?
So we have a couple. Every year pre-COVID, we always took part in our church's Christmas pageant. So the three of us kids would play different roles each year, and we'd normally sing a song or two for the pageant. And then following that, we'd attend our mass. And then when we came home, our parents always set up a little Christmas scavenger hunt for us. So each of us would have one present that they would hide around the house and leave clues. And then we'd go hunting, and we got to open one early Christmas Eve and then save the rest for the following morning. And that was always a special tradition for our family.
That sounds good. Did it take long to find the gifts?
Yeah, some years. As we got older, it got easier.
That's good. That's good. Okay, let me see.
I just have one more thing to add, actually. I'm seeing everyone saying how blessed they are. We just got some fantastic news today. They were expecting Ontario to go into lockdown completely. Our area was not in lockdown. Our area was in what they call the red zone. Yeah. So green is lockdown, and there was talk of it going into lockdown on Wednesday, the 23rd night. Yeah. So we would not be able to have Christmas Eve or Christmas Mass. And we were really worried about that. And then suddenly we went to church this morning, and we came back. We were praying in church that the announcement was supposed to come at 1 o'clock. And then all of a sudden, my daughter comes down and says, have you heard? All the papers are changing it now. They're saying that it's going to lockdown on the 26th. And he confirmed it. So we have Christmas. Yes.
Oh, great.
Yay! That's great.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy about that. Everyone just screamed and said thank you. I love what you call it, premiere. I never thought I would say that, but I love him for that, because we need a little bit of joy in our lives right now. I know this bug is creating so much pandemonium, but yeah, it was good.
Very good.
That is good. And where are you at, in what city and state?
We are in the city of Kitchener, which is about 100 kilometers west of Toronto in Ontario in Canada.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay.
Sounds wonderful, yeah.
Yolanda? You on mute.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, after we learned all about who Santa Claus was, so as we got older, our tradition was that at 8 o'clock in the morning, we had to go to church. We could not open up our gifts or anything until we got from our Christmas service. That was the hardest thing. And then we came home. Then we had to pray around our Christmas tree. Then we could open our Christmas presents.
That sounds really good. That sounds good. Thank you for sharing. And Donna Ford. Donna Ford. You okay? How did you share?
This is going to sound kind of strange, but so my dad was brought up Catholic, but as he got older, he became more of an agnostic. But on Christmas Eve, he would allow us to read a scripture. And I'm going to read it now because this is the one that he thought was the perfect one that should be read on Christmas.
Sounds good. Let's hear it.
And all went to be taxed. This is from Luke chapter 2. And all went to be taxed, everyone unto his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flocks by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And suddenly there was with the angels a multitude of the heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. So that was our tradition every Christmas Eve. We didn't have a lot of religion in our house, but my dad allowed that every Christmas Eve. So it became a real tradition in our family. And even when I got married, my husband and I would read that scripture when it became Christmas Eve night. So,
right. That is great. Tradition that just stick with us, you know, even when we're grown. So thank you for sharing that, Donna. All right, how about you, Shawana? Oh, look like she stepped away. Are you, Shawana?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to share your Christmas tradition, or
Unmute.
You're speaking on mute.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
How y'all doing? Normally on the 23rd, we will open one gift at midnight. And then on the 24th, we will open one gift. And then, I had to antagonize them, right?
Right, I got you.
I'll let them open one. And then after midnight, they get to open one, but I wouldn't let them open anything else until 8 in the morning. And then when we do our family dinner, everybody has to make a dish.
Oh, okay. I know that was
That's
good.
a good one.
Fun.
That's a good one. Yeah.
And prior to the COVID, we used to rotate from house to house who was gonna have dinner at their house.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Miss Ernestine and Nancy, what are your traditions, your holiday traditions and traditions?
I'm going to talk about my
You're breaking up a little bit. We
Can't hear you real well. Speak up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. And we were always hung up stockings. We still a lot of goodies. A lot of
I remember those.
Yeah, I remember those.
That's a big piece of peppermint too.
Right, that's what we used to get those, a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And,
oh my God, yes.
I'm going to give you the meaning of the candy cane. 2 years ago, a candy maker wanted to make a candy that would symbolize the true meaning of Christmas. The hard candy was shaped like a slave to represent that Jesus is our Lord of all ages. The stands for the purity. The bag represents the blood that Jesus said He takes in our sins. So the next time you use the candy cane, it's a
Okay. It was a little muted. We couldn't get it all.
But it sounded very important.
Yeah,
Nancy, yeah. So
Nancy, tell us, Nancy. Did you have special memories yourself, or it's part of what your mother said?
Well, we'll never forget that peppermint story.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Did I get everybody? And then we'll do the gifts.
No.
Oh, Nancy, do you want to share something?
No, I was saying I did what my mother said. That's fine.
Okay.
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 No,
Okay.
I haven't said so, but I now we grew
Yeah,
up in
Linda,
a
how could you forget Elton?
yeah.
Oh, well, he gave the candy cane, the story about your mother. I thought that was
Oh,
his
yeah,
No,
you
no, no,
story.
no,
already
no, no,
finished
no,
your story,
no,
Elton.
no, 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 no. I got one more. I
So
got.
make it
I take
quick.
executive privilege. You
Okay,
know,
hurry up.
we used to have every Christmas. We still do. My father loved Christmas. Oh, he loved Christmas. He loved Christmas so much that I guess he died near Christmas. So I mean, but no, he loved Christmas. So we would have what's called a hot seat. We would sit around the fireplace and we would exchange gifts. And every time people got into the particular chair to receive the gifts, we call it the hot seat. Hot seat, hot seat. Elton in a hot seat, Elton in a hot seat. And so then everybody would bring the gifts and you'd have to, receive them, of course, graciously. And my father, he would keep all his gifts all over the house. And you wouldn't know where they were. He would go up to the attic, to the basement, and also to the garage. And so and he ever had everybody's gifts in different places, and nobody knew where they were. And so we sat in a hot seat, received the gifts, and it was quite amazing. What was really memorable too was when Claire's father came to visit us for one Christmas. And that was so amazing. We had such a time in the hot seat. We laughed. I mean, but when you're receiving gifts and you're giving gifts, the sharing of special moments with people and emotion and it's the highlight and it's not about the gifts per se. It's about the sharing. It's about special moments of sharing, and you can release so many hidden feelings about that. But and it's my gift that this Christmas, is about sharing. It's about sharing with each other. And there's a lot of emotion tied to people receiving, people giving, but you have to let all that go and share with people. Really, really share with people. And even if you can't get into this whether someone deserves it or not, or upset about what people get, you give the gift and let it go. Give the gift and let it go. That's
Right.
and you'd be surprised. You'd be incredibly surprised what comes back to you. And what comes back to you, and it's automatic. This is a grace thing. You give, something's going to come back.
Yes.
Something's going to come back. It's going to come back to you. If you give open-heartedly, freely, it will come back to you. And you'll be surprised what you get in its return. So
Right.
that's
That is true. Well, thank
yeah.
you, Elsa. Thank you
Uh-huh.
for sharing.
We have two more. We have Yolanda and Raina.
Right. I was going to call Raina.
Oh, sorry. I didn't jump.
Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh, wait. And Fiona has us. Oh, okay, Fiona? Okay, no problem. All right.
Very much.
Thank you.
Christmas, everyone. And
Merry
Did you
Christmas,
get?
Fiona.
Wait, hold on, Fiona. Did you get your gift or not yet? Fiona,
I got
you got yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, the author, she
What
couldn't
about
come.
Sean? Did Sean get his?
She lost her daughter this year, and so she wrote this book for children of your age, young girls. And so if you all could read it and just give us some feedback, she'd be very appreciative. And she couldn't find a way to send it to you on the 21st. She had to spend $60, and she was running from post office to post office to make the date. And I really wanted to tell you that story because I was in tears because she lost her daughter and she was thinking about you girls. So maybe one day you'll get to meet her. But she took a lot of trouble to see that you got it today. What about you, Fiona? Did you get yours? Not yet. Okay. Ian got his?
no, it's just Shaylee and Lauren got their books, and that's it.
Okay.
It's been crazy here.
Well, the postage, yeah, everybody was running after Canada. They were like, Ontario. so it's on its way. It's on its way. So thank you for joining us and thank you for singing for us. We really loved it. Thank you so much. Everybody give them a big hand.
No, Shalonda. Did Shalonda share?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, very
Yeah.
good. Okay, awesome. Okay, So we're not gonna keep you all tonight, but what's next, baby?
No, Yolanda's going to share. Raina, you're going to share something? Raina?
A
A
Christmas
Marine. We have a
tradition.
Marine. Okay.
So we still doing Christmas?
Christmas. You share your
Tradition.
Christmas story. Mhm.
Yeah.
So my girls and I, well, we opened our gifts, I think 3 days ago. So, so we had a great time, and I think they love to have the house decorated. They like going to get the live tree. We always do a live tree. They have a sentimental attachment to their Santa sacks and to different things that I've been decorating with since before they were born. But we opened all of our gifts, I think on Monday, no, maybe on Sunday, I don't remember. But we were looking at them, they were looking at us, and so we won. And I was like, well, allegedly Christmas is every day. And so in our house, it popped off a couple days ago, and we absolutely had a great time. And so for them, what I'm grateful for is even when I asked them what they wanted, they were like, well, mommy, we have everything. And if we ever want something, you always get it. So their list was very minimal, but hopefully they still got some things that excited them. But I think if you take it into the thought process, if Christmas is every day, then that's what we did. We did not wait till 24th. We were excited, and we had our Christmas 2 days ago, just us three, and we're still gonna do things for the holidays. But so we make up new traditions as they come along for me and my two, just for, what works for us and what makes us happy, and we don't stick to any kind of rules or anything like that.
Awesome. No issue.
Back to Linda. Linda. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'll bring you back, Linda, in a minute. I'll bring you back. So everybody, Raina, you just joined the group, so I will be sending you your Christmas present. So, but right now we're all going to open our presents. So I think each one has a Secret Santa. And so I will let, can you speak, Linda? Yeah. No, she can't. Okay. Shawana, okay, let's see who to start with. Jerry, why don't you open yours first? And Ian you were Secret Santa, but he left. So we'll find out when he gets your gift. Yeah.
And what about
Now our whole group is about business networking. So the whole idea behind the Secret Santa is, yes, you've met somebody new, but I want you to pray for that person for all of 21 and check in with them from time to time. And the first thing you're going to do in the first month of the year is have a virtual coffee with the person that I'm matching you with. So you'll actually get 2 coffees, one with your Secret Santa, you're the Secret Santa, so your secret friend, and the other one will be with your Secret Santa and your friend. So you're going to have 2 virtual coffees. In those 2 virtual coffees, a lot of things can happen. So I want to make sure that y'all know that you're going to have these Zoom calls with each other. So I will be monitoring. So this is not just a quick, gift thing. It's a year thing. So, all right. So Jerry, over to you.
Yep, I got the box in the mail.
Okay.
It was ordered from a company, but there was no name on the box about who it was from.
Whoa.
I have one of the senior leaders in Shackley always sends a gift to everybody every year. And so I wasn't sure if it was from her or from the Secret Santa. So,
well, your Secret Santa is overseas, and he sent his message that he couldn't come, but he's planning to have a virtual coffee with you, Jerry. So I don't know whether this is the Secret Santa, but open it anyway. And your present should have come from the Netherlands. So
Oh, yes.
So
Our
you'll have to look for an international package. Probably Santa might have had COVID. Maybe he's getting vaccinated. He's been slow this year.
Okay, well, that's good because
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Well, we have a ornament.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And a stand.
Oh, nice.
So you can
Yes.
put that on.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Stand.
Yeah.
So
nice.
There it is. Very nice.
Very nice. Hold it up again. Hold it up again. Hold it up again, Jerry. Can I see it?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
All right. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
So Yolanda, did you get your Secret Santa gift?
No, I didn't get mine. And I am rather Fiona's Secret Santa.
Oh,
so I
okay.
sent hers, and the postal service said it may not get there in time. I had to do that extra postage too because it was going to Canada. So I was hoping she had gotten it tonight, but she should get it this week, hopefully.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Okay, well, now you know what she looks like, so you guys can get together and have a Zoom call, and I'll help you facilitate it. Now, Fiona's busy, so we're going to have to figure out how to get you and Fiona together.
Okay.
Oh, I wish you had met her, but never mind. You saw her singing, so okay. Okay, I don't have the list, so I don't know who your Secret Santa is, but I will talk after that. All right, so who's next? Donna Foray. Who are you? Did Linda? Did you get your Secret Santa
Yes, I
gift?
have my.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Did you get your gift, Linda?
Yes, I did. You want me to show it?
Yes.
You see?
And who's your Secret Santa?
I don't know. They didn't put a name.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So who's your Secret Santa?
My Secret Santa. I don't know who my Secret Santa was.
Linda.
Yes.
Linda, this is Donna.
Hi, Donna.
I'm your Secret Santa.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Very nice.
Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. Very
They
nice.
match your dress.
Really?
They do.
They sure do. And they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
And the little roses have little like paint marks on it or something.
I'm glad you like them.
I do. It's beautiful. I'll take a picture and send it to you.
Wow.
Oh, Elton, you have a Secret Santa too.
you.
Let me go get it. Okay. All right, Linda, just take over Nancy and Donna and Shawana, and I'll be right back. I forgot to give Elton his. I'll be right back.
No, okay.
Okay.
No. I didn't, What? You didn't tell me that.
Shawana, do you have a gift to share the show, or did you receive one, Shawana?
Oh, then what did you do?
You're on mute, Shawana.
Okay. All right, let me open this one up. Where's yours? I don't know. I got a gift here. And my wife wants to go in turn.
Shawana, is she opening up? It looks like.
Yeah, we can do two at a time. Two at a time.
Okay, Shawanda and Orlean, did she do hers?
Yeah, okay.
Orlean, did you do yours? Did you get yours?
Okay, what is that?
Okay, good. What are those, Shawanda?
Shawanda, what is that?
You can unmute.
Yeah.
No, Orlean, you should have got another. That was one, but you should have got another one. So it's on its way. It's on its way. I forgot the list. I was going to get the list. So it's on its way.
Shawanda, what do you have?
I have skincare, the 8-in-1 bio serum.
Oh, ooh, nice. Shivana, I'm your secret. I'm your Secret Santa. So you and I have a virtual coffee.
Okay.
Very good.
And you might get another one too. But yeah, okay.
All right. Thank you.
So who was your Secret Santa? Who were you Secret Santa to?
So I got some air cooled socks. some air
Oh,
cooled
cool.
cushion, air cooled socks. That's awesome.
Yay.
That's easy walking socks. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Isn't that cool?
Nancy and Ernestine.
Nancy, can you open yours? And Ernestine?
Upcoming.
I got to write this down because I'm a little disorganized. Let me get my book. Let's see.
Oh boy.
Ernestine, she's opening hers.
Oh boy. I got to get into the vibe here.
She said she doesn't know who it was, but she.
It was from me, Miss Ernestine. It was from me.
What did you get? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, and
Yes,
she's
my
the
book.
author herself.
Okay. Did you autograph it, Linda?
I did, of course.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Blanket.
Look
It
at
feels
that.
so good. Don't it feel good?
Yeah.
I love blankets.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
She's
Yeah,
not,
Nancy, what did you get?
she is not finished.
Oh, she's not finished. Oh,
She
there's
got more
more.
things.
There's more. Oh my God, Linda, you're a good Secret Santa. You should have been my Secret Santa.
That
Oh,
is hand
wow.
soap. It's hand soap that has a
Okay.
scent.
Awesome.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's beautiful.
That
That's
is
mine.
beautiful. That is beautiful. Isn't that
Okay.
incredible?
Oh, nice. What a lovely treasure chest. Oh, and a cat. Oh, my goodness. Linda.
So she can relax.
That's awesome. Yes. Okay.
He made out. Ernestine Wooten made out.
Got some essential oils.
Okay.
Lavender oil.
All right. Good deal. Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, Nancy, open yours up. Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Somebody knew that I love some stuffed animals.
Oh, me too.
Really?
And I tell you, I love my babies.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
They feel good, I'm sure.
That does feel good. Okay, check it out. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay, and I gotta open mine.
Yes.
That's great.
Open it, baby.
Okay.
Who's my Santa?
Who's my Secret Santa?
Mine.
Oh, actually, you're opening another one that I don't know who that came from. Oh, maybe you got maybe you do have another secret. I gotta check the list. What did the card?
Is this what you left for me?
No, I left you something else. You got two Secret Santas. I gotta find out who your Secret Santa is.
Okay.
I have a big list and I gotta find it. Yeah.
What is that, darling?
This is my Christmas present.
What is that?
And you know can you guess who my Secret Santa is? Okay, now I'm gonna go slow on this one, y'all. Y'all are gonna have to wait this out. Friends are treasures. Ernestine Wooten. Thank you. Friends are treasures, tried and true, the best as gold as you. So thank you. Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah. And I told her not to get me anything because organizers shouldn't get gifts. So, but thank you. Yeah. So, let's see. There's a tight sticky tape. Yeah. All right. Oh my God, where did you get this photograph from? Oh, look at that. I love it. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is nice.
And I don't think we have a frame picture. Yeah.
Not like that. We've got a couple, but not like that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay. It's stuck. Okay. I love it. I do. Oh my God.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
That's really magnificent. I'm just
Linda, I got a box of stuff too. Candy cane.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I have one right away.
Yeah.
I have one
Who
right
was
away.
talking about the oranges? You know, this has
The bagged
significance for
oranges.
gold. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Now, Miss Wooten, that was a very special present. Yes. Okay, and Donna, you haven't opened yours. Have you opened yours?
There's something else in there.
Donna?
What's in there?
I just
I'm
opened
looking.
it.
Something
I
else is
just
in there.
opened
she
it,
said.
and it's for
I
Forever
didn't
Living,
see.
and it's a mask for my face. And it's funny
I
because
didn't.
it came
Oh,
from
okay.
Eileen,
Okay.
and I had been thinking about I needed to order a mask.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow. You don't have
great
to now.
timing. I needed to order a mask.
Oh my God! Look at this.
I'm all done now.
Oh,
I'm probably going to
oh
use
that's
it
so
tonight.
lovely. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God! What
Be a little
treasure!
spa treatment for me.
Yeah.
I
Thank you,
love
Eileen.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. But you got another gift too, Donna. You got two gifts. Where's your second one? You have two gifts, Donna Corey. Where's your second one?
I know. I left it out in the truck. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I left it out in the
Okay,
pickup truck.
bummer. That was from me. That's okay. Open it at
I
later.
know.
Nancy, you
send you a
have
note
another
later.
gift. Nancy, you have
I'm
another
sorry.
gift. Nancy, you have another gift.
Must be on the way.
No, I put it myself on your doorstep. It was in a big red bag.
Oh, I saw the red bag, but we thought that was Mama's, and uh-oh.
No, that was yours.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Is that what it is? Yes, it's on the cover.
Yep. I don't know who gave the cuddly cuddlies, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, so on to the program now. We have Colonel Donna Forey, and she is our sponsor. And you know, we can't do things without sponsors. So she's going to tell you a little bit about the best gift that you could give to someone this Christmas. And then I'm going to bring, Raina's going to ask you a question. Raina, show your prize. We've got some prizes too. So, okay, that's a shot glass. And it's the one that you can only get through her. So she's going to tell you all about that in a minute. So let's get Donna on first. And then if anyone else wants to speak, you're more than welcome. And Raina, I'm going to have your gift sent to you. So you will get yours. Yeah. All right. So where are we? Donna Forey. Over to you. Thank you.
So I just wanted to just take a minute to thank everybody for being here tonight. I want to thank Claire for organizing this. And I know the Mendez family had to leave, but what a tremendous gift for those, young folks to be singing to us tonight. I was really impressed.
Yeah,
and it really was
right.
heartwarming to hear them sing all those great songs. And
that was really
all
amazing.
the singers tonight, everyone was amazing. I don't want to solo anyone out because they were all so good, but everybody, it's just been a tremendous uplifting experience for me because, as you know, this has been kind of a weird year for me. I lost my husband just about 1 year ago from today. And so the weekend was a little bit strange, but I ended up doing some charity work. I did a toy drive for our local county and gave out toys and clothes and food to 250 needy children. And when you
Very
do
good.
something like that, it gets you out of whatever, negative spot you're in,
It does. It really does.
And when you do some kind of work like that with needy people, then you realize that really you don't have anything to complain about, that your life is good and that God has truly blessed you. So I just want to leave everybody with that thought. If there's someone that you've always thought I wish I could do more for that person, or I wish I could do more for my community, or more for, you know, some of the people that have been special to me. Think about something during the holidays you can do for those people. Maybe they're too far away for you to physically see them, but you can call them, you can email them, you can send them a quick message and say, hey, I know we haven't talked in a long time, but you're really special to me. And I hope that we can see each other in the new year, because all of my family is a minimum of 1,200 miles from here. I actually have family out in Utah and family in Texas, and then some Florida, some down in Florida. So I'm kind of a lone ranger here in Virginia, but we stay in close contact. We call each other quite frequently during the week. We don't let a week go by that we haven't communicated in some small way, whether it's a quick text, email, or even a phone call. So I encourage you all in this group. I think Claire will back me up on this. I think we've become more than a group of women business owners. I think we've become a family of friends. We care about each other. We lift each other up when one's not doing well or having a kind of a bad day. And I really cherish the friendships we've made within this group, because everyone tonight realizes that we know each other pretty well now. We've been together, like Claire said, for 60 events. I mean, that's pretty amazing to have 60 events this year and to be able to pull it off and to have the kind of feedback we've gotten from everybody. So I just wanted to take a minute to thank everybody for being here every week, for contributing, for being here to lift each other up, and to say we're going to have a terrific 2021. Whatever kind of strange stuff happened to us in 2020, we're just going to chalk that one up to the books. And so 2021 is going to be a much better year. And we're going to start it off positively. Something I've heard from people that have gone through tough stuff and then they kind of rise is that you kind of have to look at life as kind of like a river. You know, the river kind of ebbs and flows. It has a general course, but the course can get changed by things that happen to the river, whether it's weather or man-made changes to the river, or just the river just changes its course from time to time. Our lives are kind of like that river, right? We think we have a course set and we kind of start going in that general direction, and then something kind of affects the course of our lives. That river gets kind of changed as we get older and things start changing in our lives. But the river's still there, and it's still flowing, and it's still active, and it's alive. So let's keep our rivers flowing. Let's stay the course. Let's be there for each other. You know, Claire said we're going to have virtual coffees. Well, let's make that happen. You know, I know people are busy during the holidays, but as soon as the holidays get done, let's have those virtual coffees and let's get to know each other better and just be there for each other. One of the things that I did early on, and probably a lot of you missed it because the group has changed since we first started, was I tried to encourage everybody to be as financially responsible as they could as a business owner. It's not hard to do that, but it does require some planning. It requires some discipline, to be honest. It's like anything else in life, you have to be disciplined. And it requires you to make a commitment that whatever you're doing today, if it didn't work out, don't let that negativity define whatever you did, you know, that day. Just push it aside and say, okay, I made a mistake, or I didn't follow through on my goals. That doesn't mean tomorrow's going to be bad too. Every day is an open book, a blank piece of paper, a new fresh start. So don't let the fact that 2020 ended on kind of a different note than you had expected. Don't say, well, gee, 2021 is going to be really a struggle for me. No, that's not the right thinking. Think of 2021 as your reboot of your business, your reboot of whatever it was that you wanted to get done in 2020, but maybe didn't work out because of pandemic or other challenges that you had to endure. You know, some people lost people that were very, very close to them. Others had to endure other financial hardships because of the pandemic. Some people had all of that. They had loss of close people to them. They had financial setbacks, and they had some loss of confidence. I would be remiss if I didn't say that I lost some of my confidence. And I've struggled back from it, and I'm doing better. But it's there, it's real. You know, we all have those struggles. We get a moment where we feel like I'm a failure, or I'm not doing what I thought I was going to do, or things just aren't going my way. And I keep, you know, pounding my head against the wall, and all it's doing is hurting my head, right? But then you wake up the next morning and you realize, hey, the sun came out. It's not a disaster. I'm going to go forward. you know, life is still good, you know, and that's how I get through things. And I just thank you all for being there for me. I needed this kind of comradeship to get me through a tough year. And you're just a real blessing. I thank you. I love you all. And I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you so much.
Love you too, Donna. Thank you so much for that. That was remarkable.
Nancy, don't worry about looking for the present. Just sit down. It's okay. It's not a big deal. You can find it. You got a whole year to find it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know, but I'll put something special inside it, but it's okay. You can find it later. You can find it later. No rush. No rush. Yeah.
It's a great fight. No.
No rush. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's why.
Just don't worry. Yeah, no, that's not it. Don't worry about it. Just sit down. It's okay.
Just come back to the party.
But I'm gonna have a virtual coffee with you. So yeah. So okay. So yeah. So sorry, Donna, for interrupting. Yeah, just finish. Yeah, I just want them to stop looking. Okay.
All right. So, I mean, Donna, thank you so much for that. You know, our time collected together has significant value, and time you spend with anybody that you share and care great about. You know, somebody said a while back, you know, people don't really care how much you know until they know how much you care. You know, and that's a big deal. They don't care how much you know; they just want to know that you care about them, and everybody's looking for, you know, a place to belong in this world, and you know, and some places are difficult to find, but you know, being an encourager, a supporter, letting people know that you're there for them and you're listening to them, and you're their champion in any regard. You know, we came we came into this world, you know, naked and without, and we'll leave that way. And you know, so it's the friendships, the relationships, the people that you know and love and care for will have the most and greatest meaning. And so with that though, I do want to take a moment to recognize our dear friend, you know, who has gone to be with the King, and we remember her. We remember her because of her stubbornness. Now she's probably in heaven giving commands and orders now.
I really regret, because Linda wanted to do T-shirts, all is well through all the hell, and we just didn't get it together, and this would have been a perfect time to have that T-shirt, but maybe we should do it anyway next year. Yeah. Linda, thank you for that. I know you were keen on doing that T-shirt. Yeah. So
Esther was amazing, and her book was amazing.
Yeah.
And she would call at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning because she was up and she wanted to say something. And you know, even during our sessions, she would talk and talk and talk. I know the first session, she must have
don't worry about it. Yeah.
Right? She had something to say, and we loved her for it. We loved her for it because I mean, she was just that simple and just that caring. It's a wonderful thing. So we love her. And to Esther Pereira, rest in peace, my sweet princess. Rest in peace. Be with the good Lord.
On that note, Nancy and Miss Wooten, please look at me. Don't worry about it. You got a whole year to find it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Now, next in line is Raina. Are you going to ask your question so we can win that shot glass?
Okay, so here's the question. And you cannot look at your phone or any kind of, you have to know the answer. All right. So there were 3 gifts given to Christ on the night he was born. It's a 2-part question. What were they and what did each one represent?
Aloe, frankincense, and myrrh.
Right. Okay. And what do they represent?
Well, I know the aloe was good for the body, for healing. Frankincense and myrrh, it was all spiritual, but honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Who else?
All right. Frankincense and myrrh.
I stumped y'all.
Frankincense.
Oh, that was spiritual, but I don't know.
I should know.
Okay, tell us. I think we have a tie for the gifts, and I have another gift. So Donna, I'm going to send you the gift, and you'll get the shot glass, Oline. So yeah, tell us the thing. Yeah.
So, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I don't know where the aloe came from. I was just waiting to see if anybody else was gonna. I was like, I ain't never heard about no aloe. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And the meaning of the gold was a symbol of kingship on earth. Frankincense was a symbol of his deity, and myrrh was a symbol of his immortality, of his death.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess Donna is the winner then. She said gold, frankincense, and myrrh in the chat. So everybody congratulate Donna for it. Donna? Yeah, okay. All right. So that's
send me your address in later on.
Yep.
Okay.
And Oline, I'll
Yes,
send
ma'am.
you.
I will
had
do.
a third prize, so I'll
Thanks.
send you the third one. Yeah. So, Raina, make sure you send me your mailing address so I can send you your gift.
Okay. And it should be on that form I sent you.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna get a card from Rhoda. I'm just letting you know. You're gonna get a very special card from Rhoda, so that you'll know when you get it in the mail. And Oline, you're gonna get a book from Dr. Dietrich, and it's just a fantastic book. And Donna's gonna get the shot glass. Okay.
All right.
And I'll just make sure everybody gets their prize. So congratulations, everybody.
Good job,
Okay,
everybody.
so Shavana, do you want to share any clothes with us, or you're home? But tell us about the boutique, Shavana Fashion Boutique. I'm going to segue now into a little networking, and then we'll end with Oline singing "Have Yourself a Merry, Merry Christmas." So everybody just share where you are. Shavana, tell us about, yeah.
Unmute.
We can't hear you. We unmute.
Okay. I have a fashion boutique that I sell Afrocentric clothing for women, men, children. I sell accessories, some footwear. The local store is on William Street, but due to COVID, it's not open. So I sell out of my home, and I set up for virtual shopping if anybody's interested.
Could you rotate your screen because it has you on the side? Yeah. Am I the only one seeing that?
I think you're the only one. She looks like to me.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe.
And I'll be sharing a video that Oline and I and Shavana recorded with her boutique and some clothes and everything. It was a Merry Christmas video, so I was delaying putting it up, but I will put it up this week. So please shop with her. Yes. Okay. Who's next? Who wants to share? Anybody wants to share?
Elton hit gallery view. I had
Valerie. Where's Valerie? Valerie, are you there? Can we see you? No.
Yeah.
me talking to Elton to hit
Yes.
view.
Say again.
Hit gallery.
No, I did that, but it's just, and I can get the gallery view, but I mean, what's happening is only Shawana is showing it on the side.
I don't see Valerie. I don't see Valerie.
No, she's at the gallery view. Hit gallery.
Gallery.
View.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the gallery view. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Raina, do you want to show us your book? You're new to the group, so. And Linda, you want to show us your books next?
Okay.
Okay. So Raina, go. Tell us about the books, and then I'll bring Linda with her books. Yeah.
Okay, so on August 27th of this year, I published my memoir. So 2020 was actually a great year for me. I think being confined to my home and caused me to spend a lot more time.
Nancy, you look at me. It's okay. It's all right. I'm seeing it, and I'm like, why did I open my mouth? Okay. All right.
Wait, what happened?
So, Raina, I'm interrupting. Go ahead, Raina. Yeah. I'm trying to get Miss Wooten. Yes. Okay. Miss Wooden, sit down. Don't worry about the gift. Sit down. Yes. Okay. All right. Now, Raina, tell us about the book. I want you to meet Miss Wooden because Miss Wooden is with the AKA. Maybe she can get all these authors to speak at the AKA. Come on, tell us. Show the book. Yes. Yes.
You know, I stopped talking when you start talking, so you tell me to say something. I'm like, so I published my first memoir, and the title of the book is God Keeps Effing With Me. My pen name is Obsidian Butterfly. So just to give you, let me address the title first because I see the looks of shock and awe so that you can get over that real quick. So where the title came from is I talk about significant emotional events that have occurred in my life from the time of conception through my most recent divorce. And I discuss things as my suicide
Can I
attempt.
ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? You talk about conception. You know about that?
I do.
Okay. That's fine. Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
I do. And unfortunately, I know about it because my mother told me exactly about my conception. So yes, unfortunately, I do.
Okay. Fortunately. Okay. Very good.
Okay. So I go through that. I talk about my different suicide attempts and different things that affected me. And so where the title came from was I was having a kind of what we call a murder board in the Marine Corps, but it's basically where you get a bunch of people to throw darts at it and name everything that they can claim is wrong with it to try to make it right. It's really distressing. But anyway, so during the course of the conversation, I have individuals on the phone and the questions are like, you know, my little team, and they're like, well, what did you learn from it? Because we were trying to get a working title. And so it was, what did you learn from it? And I was getting really frustrated because I feel like some individuals always need an answer, or there's always a cliche in the end to make everything okay. And I said, for me, I didn't learn anything. I just felt like God kept effing with me. And so they were like, that's the title. I've actually had this conversation with my pastor too. And, you know, sometimes when we go to church, you know, they're like, if God woke you up this morning, you should be grateful, you know. And for me, there was many a times where I would be literally in tears and so upset because I'm like, no, I don't see it as a blessing because I have done my best to try not to be here. So for me to be alive, to me, was a punishment. And I felt like God was messing with me. However, on the flip side, when there were opportunities that were given to me, or when there were things that I could just never imagined and I could see the light of day, I would be like, you know, God, I'm just so glad that you kept messing with me. So it's a kind of a play on words in that, in a nutshell, God is always by my side. He's always got me. He's always there doing something, whether what I perceive he's doing is a negative or what I perceive he's doing is a positive. But the title was my truth. In my pain, when I was crying out on my second or third suicide attempt, and I was on my way to Mary Washington, where they keep the psychiatric patients, at that point, I was very upset with God, and I asked, why do you keep messing with me? Leave me alone. I do not want to be your current Job. So that's where it goes. It is not a self-help book at all. I go through and I just tell you how I saw things. I think back on how those things made me feel then. I reflect on how I see them now. And I talk about where I think I'm going to go, or where I think I still need the help. And so for me, it was written to be kind of like a purging for myself, kind of like self-therapy. And then once I got it all out on paper, some of my friends were like, well, you should let other people read it, because it starts a conversation on and transparency, kind of like, you know, what Colonel Ford did, where we don't become encumbered by, well, my feelings might be unpopular. My tears might be shunned. You know, I might be told, oh, don't nobody want to have a pity party, et cetera, et cetera. And where we can start to heal because we stop trying to shove everything internally and once we start to pack so much down and try to keep holding things in, eventually it comes out in other ways, whether it be alcoholism, depression, anxiety, stroke, you name it. Those things can manifest in very physical ways. So that is the book. It's available on Amazon, Kindle, and in paperback. I am running specials for my that I have going on here, where I will send autographed copies, because of course you don't get autographed copies if you go through Amazon, because it comes straight from the publisher. And the shot glasses. Now here's the trick with the shot glasses though. So Colonel 4 will be the first one to get one of the shot glasses. Of course, these are not available online because I only have them here. So yay, yay. So that's why I offered that as opposed to the book. I was like, well, anybody can get the book, but you gotta be special to get the glass. So,
Okay.
And so in the book, I did change all the names to protect the ridiculous. And hit dogs will holler, but I did change all the names just to prevent any further drama. And the chapters are very short. So one of the chapters is "You Don't Remember That You Love Me." And it goes like this: being loved is what I desire most. In my life, I can count on one hand how many people I believe loved me. One of those people was one of my first cousins on my father's side, Lexi. We have about a 12-year age difference. I am the oldest, but we were very close. We still are very close. I call her when I need spiritual counsel, and she calls me when she needs a good laugh. My cousin battled with endometriosis for many years and was in terrible pain. After trying several doctor-recommended remedies, she opted for a surgery that was supposed to help. I am not sure what medication was the culprit, but when she came out of surgery, she had amnesia. She could not remember anyone, including her own mother. And let me tell you how I found out. I knew that something was going on. I knew she was going in for the procedure. I waited a few days and then decided to call to check on her. Have you ever called or run up on somebody that you remember, but they can't place where they know you from? They know there is something familiar about you, but they just can't place it. Meanwhile, they are hemming and hawing, trying to figure it out. Well, my cousin answered the phone and I said, "Hey, how are you feeling?" And I got the driest, disconnected fine that I had ever heard from her. When someone is talking to you and they are answering you, but you feel like they want you to hurry up and get to the point. Like, what do you want? After another question or two, I asked her what was wrong. And she said, "I don't remember you." And I'm like, "Girl, you so stupid." In the same dry, disconnected tone, she replied, "No, I'm serious. I am so sorry, but there were complications with my surgery, and I don't remember anyone or anything from my past, not even my mother." I knew she was not playing. My heart stopped beating and I began to cry. I'm going to have to call you back, I said, and I hung up and I cried for days. Several days later, I called her again to apologize. "I just want to tell you that I am so sorry for hanging up like I did the other day. I realize how selfish this is, but I just couldn't deal with the fact that you don't remember that you love me." Maya Angelou once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Lexi said to me, "I know that I love you." I asked how she could possibly know that if she didn't remember who I was. She told me that while she still did not know who I was, she knew that I was someone she loved because she could feel it when she heard my voice. And she had me saved as favorite in her phone. Unfortunately, the same was true for those who had hurt her. She would not know who they were or what occurred, but she would feel pain, anguish, anxiety, hurt, etc., without knowing why. Nobody was saved in her phone by their name. So if you called her and this fool popped up, then she knew that that was somebody she didn't want to deal with. Weeks later, this would be a source of levity in the situation. And I'm so glad to tell you she recovered fully and all memories, good and bad, returned. I know it was seriously selfish, but when I thought she forgot that she loved me, I wasn't no more good. That's one chapter. And so just for those that are here, I think too, what that kind of how that resonates with me now is those of us that have older family members or whatever. And I have a lot of friends and they have parents going through dementia or what have you. And sometimes their mind doesn't remember, the heart never forgets. So that was a big lesson for me, but that's one of the chapters in the book. Not only do I have, but it also has pictures. I have illustrations because that is how I see things. And so to help you understand what I was going through at the time, there are pages. So this is a picture from the story about my conception, Mr. Brewington. So when you read the book, you'll be able to, yeah.
Okay. So
that is God Keeps Effing With Me, and it's by me, Obsidian Butterfly. But yeah, for those that are wondering, it's not blasphemous. I think as some people have said, while it may not be a popular feeling, it was mine.
Okay.
And
No.
my truth. And so that's why but it's not in any way a blasphemous.
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
Well,
That's
first
amazing.
of all, thank you for your service. Being a Marine, the rigorous training and, mwah. Second of all, I'm glad the suicide attempt did not work out and that you're here today with me. So first of all, I want everybody to give her a round of applause because you would not have this Christmas with us if that had been successful. So never ever attempt suicide again. You're with us now, and you got this book, and you're going to stop other people from doing this ridiculous thing. Life is really here for living and joyful and having a good time and living. This is something I actually learned from my husband. He just, everything he wanted when I married him, he wanted the best. Anytime we'd go to New York, he'd want to eat at the best restaurant. He wanted to drive the best car. He wanted to do skydiving. He wanted to do everything more. And I was just one of these very shy people. I didn't want to do nothing. I wanted to sit at the last row of the church and nobody would even know my name. But when I married him, everybody knew my name. I was famous and, whatever. So this joy that he had for living has made me live too, because you've got to really live. And I was listening to Joyce Meyer this morning, and she said something to me. You're not here on this earth to be an ordinary person. Raina, you're not here on this earth to be an ordinary person. You are here for a purpose, to be extraordinary. And you are here to do something that's big, not small. Because when God created you, he wanted something magnificent. So the book is the biggest achievement, that you put it down on paper and now you've got a book. And this book now needs to go to many more people. And you got to save many lives because your life has been saved. So it's a very big story. I want everybody in the club to just be so grateful that we have you here today in our lives. This is a big moment, and that you're sharing Christmas with us. So for that, I want to give you another clap. All right. So anybody who wants to order, where would they order the book from?
Well, if you can send me an email at obsidian.butterfly@yahoo.com and I will send it to you. If you want it autographed, you can also get it on Amazon. For those of you that are into the Kindle thing, it is available on Kindle versions as well, so you can have it immediately. You can get it from Amazon, a Kindle and paperback, but if you want it autographed and you have to get it from me, you can contact me via email. And also, if you think it might be a good gift for somebody that you know or love, I can also ship it out to those that you might want to gift it to.
Okay. And I know I'm
Very good.
getting one, so I'm going to be reading it. So I'm excited about it. So congratulations on writing a book. It's a big thing. And don't take it for granted. And I'm going to have you speak a lot. We're doing a lot of conferences next year. So you'll be speaking, you'll be participating and telling everybody about this book. So thank you again for joining us tonight. And I think this is a good segue for you, Linda. Linda's always talks about speak positively. So let me see if I can get Linda on. Yes, this is a good segue for you, Linda. First, respond to Raina, and then tell us about your books.
Okay, Raina, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I want to say I'm grateful for being able to be here tonight and to hear your part of your story. I'm glad that you are here. And in the 27 years when I was a public health social worker for single moms and family, I talked to many ladies who were contemplating suicide or had attempted, but it failed. But then in speaking with them, the reason that they didn't, they found a why not to. And it ended up, normally it was their children or whatever, but when you're going through that framework of, I'm gonna just end it all, you're not thinking about anybody else but yourself and numbing the pain and getting out of that situation. But when I know for them, when they found a why it's worth living, that's when they changed their story. And now that you've changed that story, your story is going to help someone else who is on the edge, because anybody can come to that point where you want to end it if you get enough pressure or whatever. So your title, you don't have to try to defend it or anything, because when we write books, that's us. That's our story, and we sticking to it. And you be authentic with it, you will definitely be helping many people. So I wish you many blessings. And I pray that God continue to heal you through the process. And he started the healing when you wrote that book. And he's going to give you complete healing through it all. So I can't wait to hear you next year and to do some things with you as well. Well, my books, one of them is Speak Positively, Expect the Victory, Words of Wisdom. They are on Amazon, and this one is a Kindle, and I always forget that it's a Kindle, but this one is on Kindle. And both of these books, it's about the power of words, speaking positive over your life, every situation, when you're grieving, when parenting, married, whatever, speak positive over your situation, and words are powerful. The first one, my first baby, was jealousy or envy. Is there a killer in you? Stop the war within and be set free. Again, talking about words and how people are jealous or they compete, or words that negative words spoken over our lives from maybe an ex or your parents. You'll never be good enough. You're stupid. You ugly. You don't look the part. Nobody ever loved you. You know, if you leave me. If someone has been bullied or domestic violence, both of these books, but especially this is good to that for that, because I've heard many people say, reading your book when I was going through domestic violence or whatever, I wish I had it then, because I would have understood what I was going through. Because sometimes we're going through something we really don't know. You know, you can't think it through or whatever. But she said this book brought healing to her, and many people have told me that. And it's about words, how powerful words are, because words do hurt and words do stick with us until God heals us and cleanse us, and we come forth with, you know, what we dealt with in the past. A lot of people don't want to talk about the past, but until you can identify the past, you can't really move forward to the future. But you're going to help a lot of lives. And then in February, Women's Speaker Association, I'm a co-author with 40 women from all over the world. So that is exciting to me. And this book will be launching out in February. Both of my books, they're on faith basis. There's a lot of scriptures and encouragement. So if people don't like scriptures, then you don't really need to read it. But I'm faith-based as well. So I'm a Christian. So I use a lot of scriptures because scriptures are healing. You know, scriptures heals. The good thing about both books, neither one, and I like to say, has to be read in order like a story. if you want to read what jealousy is or how jealousy is manifested or this or that, just jump to that chapter. And that's in either one of the books. And I like to put that out there. And it's both deals with emotions and just come clean with our, the things that we do go through so that we can get a healing. But I get very good reviews from people who let me know, email me or something, say your book was a blessing. And my books have been used in book signing, Bible studies, and small groups, and things like that. So I'm really thrilled. And I have an announcement, Elizabeth. I sent it to your email, but I was chosen to be an executive contributor for Brains, BRAINZ magazine. I'll be writing articles for them once a month. But they chose me after the interview, and they just emailed me today before I came up here to be among the 500 global list of business people, influencers, and experts from different areas, and their celebrities. My name, the top 500, I'm in that list.
Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome.
I sent it to you, Elizabeth, and I was just so thrilled that when he interviewed me, he said, we want you a part of the 500 global list of business people, influencers, and experts. Because I was with a public health social worker for 27 plus years. I've worked in the prison. I've worked with women in the prison, men in the prison, youth. I've kind of done it all. I worked in the school system. And I also got the award from the governor office for 27 years of service and community volunteerism. So when I told him all that stuff, he like, wow, So God is blessing, and I'm reaching lives and doing amazing things, and I give him the glory for that. And my website, my website is www.lindathompsonspeaker.com. And also my business name is registered now, and you will be hearing a lot, Partner of Positive Change, LLC.
Oh, nice.
I got my certificate.
A lot of news. I know. And you got the roses. Yeah, lots of news. That's great. That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations. I know. That's awesome. That's great. That's marvelous. Yeah. That's great. What great news. Please make sure we share this on our group. And I'm also going to add all of you into the directory. So this is, congratulations, Linda. This is quite incredible. And now I've paired you up with one of the most powerful women in Goldsboro, Mrs. Wooten. You can't get a better match. So make sure you two talk to each other, and she's going to help you with your book. So come on, get going. Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Yes. So y'all can do a virtual coffee. Yeah, so that's awesome. This is big stuff, guys. This is big stuff. Okay. So now we will close quickly. So I want to bring Donna Foray back, and then we'll bring Oline to sing a song, and then Elton, if you want to close out with a prayer. Is that good, the order?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, I had a good time tonight. Okay,
yes,
so Colonel, salute you. Thank you for your service. Donna is such a modest person. And if you read her resume, you'll see that she has every single medal that you can think of. Yeah. Where is she? I'm trying to find her. Her camera's off. Okay, camera. All right. Well, Donna just talked. Yeah. All right.
Just want to wish everybody a really Merry Christmas. However you spend it this year, even if it's a little different than you expected, just try and find the joy and the meaning of the season, which is really the birth of a child thousands of years ago, born to save us from our sins and to save the world. So in the midst of all the craziness, just remember that that's really why we celebrate Christmas, is over the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ our Lord. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Amen. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much for that.
Okay,
Okay,
so I will
Olin?
bring the Olin. Are you ready? Or you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4. Hold on, let me just get my music.
Okay, that was a great song. You did a great job.
Okay, Josh, you ready? Are you recording, Joshua?
Doing on that, John.
Okay, hold on a minute. I just want to say a few words. Excuse me. It's been a wonderful evening. Lots of experiences and things have been shared. I just want to say that it's been a year, but someone said Christmas is a time of hope and a time of sharing. And so I'd like to wish all of you a really wonderful Merry Christmas. And we're going to do this on an upbeat note. And so if you want to move your shoulders or raise your hands or whatever you want to do, that's fine. I want you to have fun, enjoy it, and reflect on the positive going forward. How about that? Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
Okay. Have yourself a merry Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Oh yeah. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make a Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Give me golden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, never near to us. The years we all will be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest cloud. Have yourself a merry Christmas. Here we are, golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest cloud and have yourself a merry little Christmas Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Olin. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for that.
Beautiful, Elaine. Beautiful.
That was beautiful.
I just have something. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Wonderful. I'm inspired. Okay. Claire?
You're going to close us out with a prayer.
Yeah, okay. Anything else you have to say?
No,
Okay.
I had a marvelous time. I had a good time.
I mean, I did too. What an amazing program. I'm inspired. Just motivated. And I want to reflect a little bit on tonight. I want to thank the Fiona for her attendance and her family. And I want to thank everybody who participated and supported, sang, and added value. We really appreciate it. And this program, we hope, sends a sense of hope and a sense of inspiration to each of you in your homes. And we hope that it gives you a place to let you know that you all belong, all have a special purpose, and God only knows what your purposes are, but He's telling you all the time. And as I prepare to close, I want to pray for Olene's friend and husband or relative. And I hope that, whatever issue he's facing, that we can find the breakthrough that he's looking for. And as I prepare for the prayer, I want to also think about our servicemen overseas and home who are serving our country and keeping us safe and providing for our needs, that can we can call America home, and that we can feel protected in each and every way. And I also want to remember our good friend Esther Pereira. She used to say all the time when she wrote a book, when her friends changed because they didn't believe that she could be an author, and they almost were slightly jealous of her. And so I hope this is an inspiration to other women or other people who do want to write, and are inspired to do so. So with that, and I am, and each of you, pray for your friends, your family. So let us pray. Divine and eternal Father, we thank you for this holiday. We thank you for your presence in our lives with this time. And even no matter the trauma and the tragedies and the issues that we face as a year around the world, we pray that it brings a special understanding of your presence for us and the meaning for life itself. We ask that you give us a special portion of understanding and how we can share and show love. Let us reach deep within the chasm of your grace and mercy to show love, to share love, to be supported, and to love each other through our issues, dear Lord. And we're thankful that you will do so. And when we do, we will capture the victory in every single way. In every single way, we are victorious. We thank you for that. In this holiday season, to God be the glory. Great things He has done. And the next year, as the year proceeds for us ahead, give us the power, the Lord, to make a difference for our own future. Let us know that we do have the power through grace to overcome any tragedy, trauma, condition, or circumstances with the victories that you provide. In the blessed, hopeful, wonderful name of our risen King Jesus, we pray. Let us be a blessing to others. And let your grace through Christmas shine throughout the year, we pray. Hallelujah. Holy, holy, holy. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. God be glory. Thank you all. Love you all.
Well done, Elton.
Yes, thank you so much.
Bye, everyone. You guys too.
Yeah, all right. Be well.